This is going to be your short for today. Woo! Hold on, y'all. There's some bugs in here. Flying around. All right, let's see what's going on in y'all energy. All right, I'm trying to get this message, y'all. I don't know. These the angel guides cards, and I don't feel like y'all got a message coming out from them, y'all. So y'all ancestors is not trying to connect with y'all at this time. All right. That's the ancestors deck. So we just gonna be getting the messages that's coming out for y'all overall messages. All right, that the universe would like for you to know. Okay. I'm gonna be taking everything face up. This week, it could have took a while for things to get going for y'all, Capricorn. It could have been a rough start for y'all. Fresh start coming out in reverse as well. Y'all could be ready for a fresh start. Things could be, you know, not really going as you would like for some of y'all. It could be frustrating at this time. 144. Y'all are a part of the 144,000 though. I'm seeing 144. Y'all could be chosen. 33 is significant. That's a high numerical angel number, life path number. You could be life path number 33 or 44 as well. And then we got 21. 121 could be significant. Your birthday could be January 21st. Don't have to be. Okay. But I see find an oracle. All right. So for some of y'all, you may need to get a psychic reading. All right. Or you could be considering it. All right. For some of y'all, you could be wanting to inquire in regards to like why things are not really going or off to the start that you thought it would be, especially from the beginning of this year compared to now that we are halfway through this year. Then we got the big picture and the finish line. So I feel like maybe the beginning of this year, everything didn't really turn out the way you expected it to with your goals. But with the big picture and finish line here, I feel like the overall energy is that you will succeed at what you're trying to do. It may just take a little bit longer than what you expected. All right, we got build home. So for some of y'all, it's like you building your foundation or something like that, but it could be taking a little bit longer. I could also be taking it as for some of y'all, you could actually be redecorating or remodeling your house, adding some aesthetics around the place, making it look very demure. Okay. Then we got explorer. Okay, so that's on the other. So that card was meant to come out with finish line. So for some of y'all, I feel like at the end of all of this, it's gonna be like you completing a goal. You're gonna actually be able to, for some of y'all, buy a house, build a home from the ground up. The big picture is that for some of y'all, maybe you're trying to acquire a home. Congratulations, 414. I feel like whatever you're working on is gonna work out in your favor. You could be somebody who travels. For some of y'all, you need to explore. Okay, more, travel more, or maybe you are exploring and traveling more. Make a wish is significant. All right. Ooh, making a wish. And I also see for some of y'all could be being kinky at this time with sexy time. Okay, for some of y'all could be getting ready to get it in. Okay, have some grown-up romance. All right, y'all could be two different shades from your romantic partner as well. For some of y'all, you getting ready to travel. For some of y'all, this has been a goal of yours to get to travel, get out there and explore. Take some international abroad trips. And I feel like whatever you've been manifesting is coming to pass, y'all. All right, it wasn't a great fresh start, but baby, for some of y'all, this could be significant to the start of your life even. The first half or the first start of your life, it ain't been great. It wasn't great. But I feel like for some of y'all, things is looking up. Some of y'all may end up getting a reading done, or maybe you did get a reading and they prophesized about what was going to happen in your life. For some of y'all, is in your fate. It's fated in your purpose for you to end up building a home, building your own home. Could be somebody that's very grounded. The color green could definitely be significant for you. Awakened. I'm seeing somebody who's awakened. You could be tapped into nature. You could meditate a lot, do yoga. For some of y'all, you use your candles and essential herbs and all of that to vibrate at a higher rate, a higher vibration. But for some of y'all, you could be doing this at a fast rate, or learning very quickly, or you did learn quickly with your ascension. Yellow is significant as well. For some of y'all, camouflage pants, some blue jeans, a lavender shirt could be significant. I see y'all tidying up. For some of y'all, you could like to clean up a lot. Could be someone who's definitely into making sure that everything stays clean so that you can stay grounded and balanced at home. Ain't nothing like a clean home. I don't blame you about that. But yeah. Ask Gemini, Ben. Ask Gemini or Chat GPT to name you a car. They'll help you. All right? That's not what I'm here for. Get somebody else to do it. All right, let's see. Y'all funny as hell. We got the Three of Swords. Somebody could be heartbroken. Okay? With the Hierophant in reverse, somebody heartbroken because there's an ending here. For some of y'all, I feel like somebody heartbroken because they tried to come up against you. And it didn't work out. Five of Pentacles. Instead, they got their ass left out in the cold. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or Taurus energy is significant. Yep. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. Somebody definitely heartbroken. I feel like for some of y'all, somebody tried to play games with you. And for some of y'all, they got their ass kicked to the curb, or you kicked them out. If they lived with you, Nine of Cups, they wasn't making you happy no way. Got the nerves to be making some noise or saying something when you need to be quiet as a mouse around this bitch while you in here. And for some of y'all, you don't even want them there no more. Eight of Swords, yeah. For some of y'all, somebody was irritating you, mentally stressing you out. It could be hard. You could be heartbroken by whoever this person is, though. They done did a lot to you. Nine of Cups in reverse. And just for it to turn out to be that they not the person for y'all. For some of y'all, y'all could have been with someone and they cheated on y'all. They could have cheated on y'all and y'all lived together. Now, that's fucked up. I'm sorry if you have to go through that. You're going to put them out in regards to that, too. Yeah, the Six of Wands. Stop showing somebody, paying somebody any attention. You're going to cut their water short, for sure. Bathe in cold water. That's all you got access to. Justice in reverse. See, somebody did you wrong. They was low down. Okay? They is. They was playing games. Yeah, the Star in reverse. I feel like whoever this person is, you a star yourself. You a star seed. That's what's so crazy, because this is somebody with the Star in reverse who's a fallen angel, a fallen star, right? They stars blotted out. Meanwhile, you got stars that's your ancestors are, you're come from the star seed tribe of, like, I feel like for some of y'all, it could be I'm hearing like the Big Dipper, but it says follow the voice of your soul. So the Big Dipper could also be significant in regards to following some type of directions. But like I'm saying, it's saying on this card, follow your intuition or follow your soul. Hey Malachi, just listen up and let's see what spirit want to tell you, okay? Hey to nurse. But yeah, or T nurse. Yep. Y'all the star seed tribe. Okay? You're a part of the constellations for real. In a vessel. So you vibe real high. Somebody was wanted to try to show you up. They could have also tried to show you off, but it's like when they would, it was like to embarrass you or something. Somebody wanted to embarrass you, like to pick your brain in front of people. Yeah, to try to like critique you about like stuff that you didn't give a damn about, ask you about topics you didn't care about. This is specific to someone. For some of y'all, for somebody. Okay, others of y'all, you just had somebody who used to try to pull bullshit on you to irritate you. For some of y'all, it was just that they was threatened by, I feel like for some of y'all, your success level. Okay, the amount of success you've attained prior to meeting them, it makes them feel infuriated. Yeah, Ace of Wands reverse. Well, no need to worry about that. Somebody's gonna miss out on an opportunity, which is what it's showing. Yeah. Strength card. Somebody is going to miss out on an opportunity with you. And I feel like for some of y'all, you have to be strong with some type of like ending. I feel like you don't want, you're passing up someone or you choosing to walk off from someone. I'm seeing 144 a year. For some of y'all, you are chosen. That's on the back of a Cadillac, a black Cadillac. For some of y'all, it's because you chosen and you can't like waste your time. For some of y'all, you got to listen to your inner voice and leave. Listen to your intuition. Maybe telling you to walk away from somebody who's been a problem for you. You need to go with your first move. Hello, Vincent, beautiful. Gratitude for stopping in, my love. Yeah, we got the 9 of Cups in reverse. Somebody is not what you know, was expecting, or somebody is going to turn out to be like, you know, for some of y'all, more of a stress or more of an issue. And that's just what it is, straightforward. Somebody, whatever the situation is going to be in regards to the details, you'll find out. But for sure, they're going to be an issue for you. For sure. And I feel like it's going to require strength. This is someone who you're going to actually have love for, because the 3 of Swords came out originally connected to the heartstrings, where you're going to, you know, be disappointed, heartbroken by somebody. Or you've already been in these shoes. 2 of Pentacles. If you've been here, you've had to balance your life out. For some of y'all, you have to start from the bottom. Start all over. Son of Cups. And I feel like it had a lot to do with, for some of y'all, because of someone who, you know, they was all talk, not really any action. They was all talk and no action. That could be one of the reasons as well. Somebody wasn't fighting for y'all, to show you that they actually wanted to be around long term. They wasn't putting in no real work, no real effort. For some of y'all, they left you nothing to go off of. Even if you wanted to stay, you felt like you would be dumb to stay because there wasn't anything to go off of. Yeah, this is a Capricorn reading, love. Yep, 9 of Pentacles. You feel like, you know, you'd be better off on your own, more stable, and I feel like happier. For some of y'all, you feel like if you just continue to work or focus, or you will feel like that. If you just focus, you'll get to where you want to be. And I feel like for some of y'all, you're going to conclude that you'll be happier just, you know, being by yourself and just working and making a bunch of money. For some of y'all, yeah, that's what you're coming up with. You're welcome, love. Yep, we got the World card here. I feel like for some of you, you're going to conclude that it's best for you to close the door on someone and move ahead. Gratitude, Malachi. I'm not sure. I don't know what happened. I don't know why y'all can't see me. Can y'all hear me though? Okay, as long as y'all can hear me. I don't know if y'all can see me, but I know as long as you can hear me, that's fine. I'm going to continue with the message, okay? Oh, y'all see me? Okay. We got the hangman. My camera went blank, so that could be significant in regards to, like, for some of y'all, I feel like spirit don't want y'all to be seen by someone, or maybe you're being seen by someone who you don't even know is looking at you. Somebody could be watching you that you don't even know is watching you. Shit. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse. The hangman. Somebody sacrificed y'all connection. Somebody lost out on an opportunity with y'all. It's like you're never going back to this situation with them. With the hangman, they brought it on their own ass. For some of y'all, it's like, you know, they gave something a lot of thought and still made this decision, this conscious decision. And so for some of y'all, it's no coming back from this with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse as well. For some of y'all, you're not going to be nobody's competition. And then we got the God of Cups in reverse. I feel like you know that somebody don't love you, or you feel like somebody didn't love you. One of the two. You could feel like somebody don't love you, or that they don't care about you. If they did, they would have showed you more with effort, told you. No, they told you. They was telling you because the Page of Cups came out. They just wasn't showing you. That's the issue. Somebody was doing more talking than doing. Yeah, the Emperor. This could be someone who's a father figure, okay? I'm not getting that they're necessarily high vibrational. They could be for somebody else, but they didn't choose to for y'all. It could be the situation for you, because I'm seeing the God of Cups in reverse. This could be someone who's a great father, a great provider, but they're not great in connections with the God of Cups in reverse. They love their kids dearly, okay? Or the ones who they got to provide for, the ones who they've, you know, taken in as their family. But when it comes to, you know, connections with that they're trying to build, shit, they don't really got too much effort that they're trying to put into that. God of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. They can provide. They can settle down. I feel like also they're going to provide and settle down. Or they have a family. They've done it before, but I feel like they're not the type who shows their emotions easily. Ace of Cups in reverse. So for some of y'all, I feel like you're going to choose to pull your energy back. Let them focus on what's more important for them, okay? What matters to them. And if it ain't you, that's okay. Let's see, K-Love, because I pretty much just pull on as it comes out. But I'm going to start doing it specifically for singles and then for couples too. Thank you for that suggestion. Okay, Vincent, I appreciate you. But let's see. All right, so we got the Three of Pentacles. For some of y'all, it's like somebody is only good to work with. Maybe this is somebody who could be a work connection. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You've seen this person be a good father to their kids. Maybe you've even seen them at, you know, work events where it's like they have family events at work. Somebody is a good parent. Four of Wands, they could be divorced. The Hermit. They appear to be, for some of y'all, they appear to be single. Mind their own business. Focus. Going through some type of healing. Spirit is blocking this person from your life. 3 of Wands. Yeah, whoever this person is, they can't move forward with y'all. 7 of Pentacles. This is not somebody who you'd be able to build with. Yep. I feel like they got other people that they're dealing with. That's why they can't have no love for y'all. It's like they can love their kids, but when it comes to like a connection, they're not open to that. They're a provider and all that. They caring for the people that they gotta care for, but when it comes to like anybody else and trying to build a connection, that's just not gonna happen. Gratitude, love. They wanna, you know, work on building some type of form of communication. I feel like they're okay with having somebody to talk to, but they not really able to make anything stick long term is what I'm getting. I feel like somebody wants that, but they could already have that. It's like maybe they want that with you, or it's like that's an idea, but that's just it. It can't go past that because somebody's already with someone, or until somebody get a divorce with the 4 of Wands in reverse. If they're not divorced, like I mentioned, somebody could be divorced, and if they're not, they could be going through one. Somebody could be like facing a court divorce right now, and until they go through it, because they're going through phases, they're not going to be able to really be serious with y'all or something, or they're not going to be able to give y'all the time that they can because they're focusing on their home front with their kids and stuff like that, making sure that their kids know that they still love them and all that. Especially if they're, you know, they getting a divorce, but they still live in a home and all of that. They don't want to make it seem like anything has changed, is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, they don't want to make it seem like nothing has changed. They want to like just keep everything smooth, just make sure that everything goes copacetic. Their kids don't see any flaws whatsoever. Yeah, strength is coming out, crossing, block. It's hard for this person to be strong through this situation. They don't really want, I feel like anyone to see them fold or like going through whatever they're going through with an Empress in reverse. There could be a mother who's not so, you know, nurturing and all of that. That's why this father has to be there for their kids. So it's kind of limited with how much energy they have to give. Yeah. Son of Swords in reverse. Somebody may be very lazy or very tired or worn out, may not even have much to say, or it could be agitated. The conversation can grow stale, which is how for some of y'all you end up separated. I did do Cancer, Malachi. You got to go and look at the lives, okay? Check them out. I definitely did do it when I told you I would, but it was the next day, early that morning. But yeah, that rising, the sun, the Son of Swords in reverse, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Goddess of Wands. Yeah. I feel like for some of y'all, it's like they may want to talk to y'all, communicate with y'all, maybe even FaceTime, because you're a beautiful face. You're a beautiful person, very smart, intelligent. Somebody likes talking to you because of, like, you know, the thoughts that you give them is very insightful. I feel like the way that you explore other topics, you're well kept up on or informed on what's going on in the world. Somebody love that. Goddess of Cups in reverse, because they don't have someone who's loving them in this way at home. Whoever this Empress in reverse is, they're not so nurturing or anything like that. God of Pentacles in reverse. All they care about is like taking this person for what they got. Like making them pretty much go broke. That's what they doing. They worried about somebody working their ass off until they, you know, work their ass, they bones and gristle for them. Yeah. That's all somebody care about. Go to work, give me the money. And other than that, they're being an asshole to someone is what it seems like. I feel like they might not even see nobody for who, to see a person for who they is. I'll talk to you later, Malachi, love. Enjoy your workout, okay? And make sure to check up on that Cancer read. I'll talk to you later, King. But yeah, somebody do not receive the love that they deserve, which is messed up. The Emperor. Yep, that's this Emperor. Yep, 10 of Wands. I'm telling you, they be going through it at home with someone. They try as hard as they can to be a good father and provider. And I feel like it just seems to not be enough, which is messed up. Yep. That's what's going on. It's looking like somebody not allowing it anymore because they're getting a divorce, but it seems like they are staying in this home for their children. They're trying to be as much of a balanced out family as they can, where it's like they care about their children mental stability or something like that. They're trying to be a responsible parent and be the bigger person. It's not going to be a long time, but I feel like they're trying to get their kids comfortable with, you know, get them ready, or they're trying to spend a lot of time with their kids before they got to go. Something about getting comfortable with a breakup. The world is here. Yeah. Confirmation. They trying to get their kids comfortable with some type of ending that's happening or taking place. The moon card. Okay. Maybe they don't know, but the person who's like getting their kid or spending as much time with their kids because they know that they're getting a divorce, they know, you know, of course, because they're in this situation, but I feel like their kids don't know what's going on. Somebody is trying to do the right thing. Look, I feel like this person in the dress, that's this parent. And they got their kids on the side. That's confirmation with that horn. They got their kids there with them. They trying to lead them, guide them the right way. I swear they is. I feel like they trying to prepare their kids for something that's to come. Yep. And then the moon card came right on out. Yep. What's to come? They preparing them. All right. Spirit telling me to pull on this deck. I wasn't going to go. I didn't think I was going to go into it, but I'm going to pull from it. I'm going to pull it from it. Thank you, babe. I'll be up in a little while. Okay, excuse me, y'all. Okay, so let's go into this deck. Let's get a clarification. It's into this moon card. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta keep opening the door and closing it because it's hot where I'm at, where it's humid, but the sun is going down. Y'all be seeing me out here wearing these shorts and stuff all the time on my videos. It's hot in Ohio right now, but it don't look like it. Or it's humid, I should say. All right, so let's see. Clarify the moon card. This parent preparing their kids. Oh, y'all, it just fell on the floor. See, I gotta get it though. I gotta get my card. It says nurturing. It's looking faced up right on at me. Hold on, y'all. See, nurturing. I told y'all. This parent, they trying to be the nurturing parent. They trying to be the good parent because, you know, they want to do right by the kids. As they should. They love their babies. So, you know, it could be frustrating for whoever is like the other person, you know, who's getting the cold shoulder. But it's like somebody is trying to do the right thing and it's coming at an inconvenience in time, okay, for y'all that may be on the other end of this and not really feeling it. Which I'm sorry, y'all gotta go through that too, because it's not unfair. It's not fair to y'all either, but it's really not. It's not unfair to their kids though. It's right. They doing right by their kids. I can't say that. 717. See, the Most High is like, Most High placed these kids with a good parent. At least one good parent who give a damn about them. They big stepping for them. They ain't gonna be out here playing games and embarrassing them, trying to, you know, be with nobody when they not even ready to be with no one, because they got to focus on them first. That's what I'm picking up on. What else, Spirit? So they trying to nurture them. Spirit, clarify the moon. What else? 1919. Yeah, they trying to nurture these kids. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve to go through that. So they gonna do right by him. Yep, Bonnie and Clyde. Yep, it's over between them and whoever they was with. But they gonna do right by them kids. I'm telling you, Arkansas could be significant, or down south. Yeah, they know. Look, revealing, spilling the beans. When I call out state, y'all, it's only based off of what I'm seeing on the back of the license plates, okay? Don't have to be, but that is highly significant, but can be specific for someone. But yeah, somebody is no longer Bonnie and Clyde. They're no longer with someone. They're going through a divorce, as I'm saying, because it's too toxic. They argue all the time about nothing, about stupid shit is what is happening. This is going on today, right now, okay? Or this is just like current energy. This is what's currently going on. Epiphany in reverse. Somebody not realizing that in a minute they ain't gonna be laughing. Some shit might be funny to somebody who's petty as fuck, but they ain't gonna be joking in a minute. Lil Pooh, L-U or Lil Pooh. But yeah, they ain't gonna be laughing. Somebody's last name could be Lou or Pooh, P-O-O. But yeah, they ain't gonna be laughing. Somebody thinks that they're not realizing that things is over. They think that everything is still good. But once they realize that this shit is over, oh yeah, red flag. They already been getting a warning sign. Somebody been pulling their energy back. They don't talk to them like that no more. This is currently going on. All right, that's confirmation. Yeah, somebody ain't cool with somebody. They don't be talking and all that. Yeah, this opportunity is over. Somebody that missed out, it's over with. Somebody that fucked up something good that they had with somebody. Yeah, made them fall out of love. Child. They is no longer feeling somebody. Somebody just he and ha and kiki and ha and they about to be looking dumb as fuck real soon. Real soon. So get ready. They gonna have to go ahead and get ready. Some karmic ass baby mama or mother who ain't raising their kids, okay? Somebody could be flashy and stuff. Somebody could work at a fast food joint, KFC. Think they all that. Goddess of Cups, yeah, 10 of Wands. I'm telling you, they don't give a fuck. They think everything is good and fine, though. Oh, we gonna see, bet. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, something is about to be over with. They think it's okay for them to be how they've been, but they're about to get left out in the cold, or somebody is about to cut their water short. They about to get kicked out or something like that. Somebody gotta go. Gotta get the hell on. Son of Swords. Yeah, somebody's gonna get ready to tell them in a minute today. Could be today. I see kick. Yeah, somebody's about to get kicked on out. Gotta go. Okay, 9 of Wands. They've been going through too much with someone, and they've been dealing with a lot by themselves over somebody. Putting up with a lot. Okay. I'm hearing baby kids. The Supreme is saying no. Somebody got some badass kids on top of that. Badass kids, and then they got the nurse and I be helping out and shit. Yeah, 8 of Wands in reverse. Yep, somebody about to cut their water short. They ain't finna be talking to them or nothing. The Chariot. Yep, somebody's about to move on. Justice. Some type of legal issue. Or this is like what's gonna bring balance into a situation. Somebody's gonna move on and, you know, not look back. Once some type of legal issue is taken care of, somebody is moving forward and not looking back. I feel like not looking back at them, they're going to always look back at their kids, but they could get something situated for them with their kids and all of that, and that just be that. 5 of Wands, somebody not about to argue with somebody and all of that, go back and forth anymore. They're done with that. Yeah, goddess of swords in reverse. Somebody who likes to argue and shit, bitch, nag, who want to just complain about shit that ain't even true. They're about to be, you know, left out in the cold. Yep, the magician in reverse. Whoever this person is, it's like they ain't going to be able to manifest anything. They're getting blocked by the universe. And I also feel like with the hermit coming out here, this could be someone who may not be able to get any rest. If they're trying to heal, they may find it hard to heal. All right, no sleep for the wicked. This is that. No rest for the wicked. Yep, the Ten of Swords is in a reverse. The Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is a backfire. Somebody should have never been trying to do fucking spell work on you. It didn't work on you, but instead everything that they wanted for you is happening for them. With the Five of Swords and the upright. Somebody is getting ready to get their fucking world rocked. They're going to be in deep regret. For some of y'all, it could have been that they wanted to hurt you in some type of way. Four of Pentacles, because you let them go. Six of Swords, they didn't want you to move forward. They could have been just like trying to make up things in order for them to get extra. If this is like a divorce, they was trying to like make up extra shit as to how to get paid out more. 41, but it's looking like they ain't about to get none of this. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. It's looking like whatever they're trying to get for some type of new beginning for them to come up is not happening. Yeah, Daughter of Cups in reverse. They're not going to come up off of you. Whoever this is, Empress in reverse, yeah, they're not about to come up off of you. If they're thinking they're about to get something from you, and then on top of that, you've been raising the kids for y'all masculines, it's not happening. All right, the Lovers in reverse. Somebody out there rabbit-ass mind, and y'all don't even give a fuck about them like that anymore. Okay, the Four of Wands, since y'all getting a divorce, it ain't even like that. It ain't even that no more. This ain't that is what I'm hearing. Oh yeah, somebody's not about to fuck you over anymore. You've been letting them do it for far too long, or it's been going on for far too long. Either way, it ain't happening. Okay, yeah, Son of Cups. For some of y'all, that was back then when you was in love with them. That was back then when you cared about them. Five of Swords. And now somebody, you could be even regretting ever dealing with them. Eight of Pentacles, because it didn't end up working out. Yeah. Could even be regretting ever trying to talk to them. The Tower in reverse. And you waited for as long as you could to even end things with this person or with somebody. Cut their water short. You waited as long as you could. It took a while now. When I say it took a while, Goddess of Wands. And I feel like somebody out here was like unappreciative. Whoever they ass is, they could have like not been so vocal with their communication or anything like that. I feel like they wasn't keeping up with telling you certain things that they should have been updating you about and all of this. This could have also been someone who was out here, you know, doing what they want to do, sleeping around with hella people for money or whatever the case may be, or just doing degrading things, okay, to embarrass y'all kids. Son of Pentacles, yeah, for money. This could have been consistently. Somebody was doing something for money with the Goddess of Wands in reverse for a come up. Knight of Pentacles, but it's looking like it ain't working out. Yeah, God of Pentacles in reverse, and not giving y'all shit. Giving, you know, whoever you are as this masculine energy, they wasn't giving you a damn thing. Yeah, the High Priestess. But something that's happening to them is something that for some of y'all, a High Priestess predicted or told you what happened. A tarot reader, a psychic or something, or even your intuition. But I feel like it could have been somebody outside of you who told you something and it came to pass, or it's coming to pass, or you could be a reader or something like that, or a psychic and told somebody something. Son of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody who y'all told something to, who now feels like they're gonna take whatever it is that y'all told them and use it to help them in some type of way. The Ten of Cups with a family matter. Yeah, with some family members who they can't get no rest with right now, who has been hard dealing with, complicated situation. The Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's been hard for this person to like actually be able to put this thing to bed or put it to rest. They needed some type of like clarification, or they needed some type of answers, or maybe you needed some type of answers and you found them. Yeah, the Hermit. It may have required like some alone time. It may require you to definitely just like spend some time and reflection, deep thought. You really had to put some things together. The Daughter of Swords, but I feel like for some of y'all, you came up with what you needed to. You found out or figured it out, and I feel like here you are. It may be hard, but you're communicating what you need to with someone. I feel like it was in regards to asking for a divorce. Yeah, this God of Swords in reverse was asking for a divorce. Six of Pentacles, yeah, because it ain't working out. It haven't been working out in a long time. The Son of Swords, and somebody just got to be honest. Yep, because they can't get no rest. So somebody is telling somebody the truth, and like that they feel like something, they got to call something off because they feel like things ain't been getting any better this whole time or for a while now, and it's just only been depleting them of their energy. They feel like it's not fair to them or the other person that they're talking to, as well as their children. Somebody just want more peace instead of, you know, whatever this is. Yeah, sadness, grief. Somebody tired of being sad and all that. They feel like they deserve happiness too. They feel like they try as best as they can and they still don't get no appreciation. They don't be out here cheating no more and all of that. They only be, you know, talking to one person. This could have been someone who was a cheater. This reading is for whoever resonate with this, that has a person who pretty much, or that could be in your energy. If this is not you, then it's a person that's in your energy that's dealing with somebody else who has kids. I feel like it's y'all though who has someone who is like, maybe they put y'all on a back burner because they had to focus on their kids or something like that, and they're going through a divorce or a separation or whatever. If you've been wondering why they haven't really been pouring into the situation, or why y'all haven't, or until y'all connection, or why y'all haven't really spoken often, it's because they've been dealing with what I'm explaining. You welcome, Robin Love. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is, and all to sum it up. Blessings, love, and light, y'all. Gratitude, Aliante. Alante. I'll be saying your name so wrong. I had an insurance company called Aliante. That's why. I apologize. But gratitude for the confirmation, Robin. But yeah, let's see what else. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Gratitude, love. Yeah. Oh, I thought I was wrong. But y'all have somebody who financially could be struggling. Okay, I feel like the person who's being left, they're actually struggling. Yep, death card. Somebody is holding on to someone as well, and they're, you know, getting ready to end things with someone, because with the Two of Swords, it's been definitely confusing on whether they should stay with someone or leave. And I feel like someone is like tired of debating on it, staying or leaving. Now they like, shit, I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, see, look, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is, I'm telling you, somebody's like, I'm just going to leave. What's the point? Ten of Pentacles in reverse is not working out, as well as with the Four of Pentacles, somebody is too dependent on another person, but ungrateful as well. Got the nerve. When somebody been supporting them and their kids. Like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hellio? What the hellio? Okay. But yeah. Crazy. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so we got the God of Cups coming out blocked. Yeah, somebody blocking somebody energy. The Death card, yep. Like I keep saying, whoever this masculine energy is, they're cutting another person off. I feel like that they have kids with. Seven of Swords in reverse. It's time for some type of turning point in another person's life. They're choosing themselves is how I feel. Their own happiness. Fuck out of here. FOH 1717. Yeah, somebody wants somebody to leave them alone. They're getting ready to kick them out. It's a turning point. Yeah, somebody is calling things off with another person who things ain't working out with. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like a third party who things ain't working out with. And I do say third party because a person thinks about y'all a lot. And they trying to wrap things up so they can hurry up and try to focus on things with y'all. So if y'all been hearing about this read over the years in different ways, this is like it finally happening. You know how we've been waiting for divine timing? This is the divine timing where it's like, you know, somebody may have not been able to leave a third party because they have kids. You know, they may have met you during a separation and then ended up falling for y'all, but still wasn't, you know, had not moved out of a home with the person that they had children with. Now it's come to the point where this person is leaving whoever they were with, whoever they had kids with, and they're going through a divorce. For some of y'all, you've been waiting for somebody to go through a divorce and then they would come and be with you or something like that. I ain't saying that you're waiting for them to come and be with you. It's just like the energy was going to be that they're going to try to come and be with you. But I feel like that is still happening. This is the energy of what's happening. This is divine timing. It's just been taking so freaking long because I've been reading this energy for a while over the years, off and on. But we got the Devil card coming out in reverse. Somebody want better for their life. They're tired of some type of unhealthy attachment that they were connected to. I feel like with having children with. They done had kids by somebody who's a lower vibrational energy. And I feel like in turn, they also got kids that's bad as fuck. Or they not, yeah. They not the best children. I am going to say that. They don't always be the best behaved, or I'll say that. Okay, they get embarrass your ass. You can't just take them anywhere now. These ain't the type of kids. They gotta explain themselves as to what they kids could possibly do. All right, you gotta give a warning about them. 333. I mean 000. Yeah, that's why something is changing. Somebody is about to change things. Justice is here. Somebody is moving on. Okay, they getting ready to balance things out for their own peace of mind. And the Five of Swords is here. I feel like somebody is definitely going to be feeling some type of way about it. They're going to try to see how they could get things back. Son of Wands. Yeah, somebody is going to try to fight for somebody. Try to bring things back into, you know, motion. Try to get things back the way they used to be. Five of Wands in reverse, but I feel like it's going to be over with, or somebody is already feeling like, you know, they can't do it no more. They tired of arguing with somebody. Daughter of Wands in reverse. It's not getting no better. Somebody ain't learning shit. I feel like learning from their mistakes or learning from whatever promises that they're making that they're not keeping. Hey, Sherry, beautiful. Somebody tired of that. Yeah, they're like, you ain't gonna do shit. If you ain't changed by now, you ain't going to. Change my ass. You ain't finna fucking change. Yeah, that's what this Emperor is saying. Yeah, that's what they saying. If you was gonna change, you would have been changed. You ain't finna change. Yeah, the Sun card in reverse. They like, I don't think you gonna change. It's a no. Somebody like, and shit, I ain't got happy yet. Yeah, it's a no. Somebody feels like they're not gonna change for this relationship or for a connection. Yeah. Somebody is tired of this Emperor waiting around. When your ass gonna get it together. Somebody is not. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Whoever this person is, they like, shit. As long as whenever you ain't paying attention, I'm gonna always be who I am, or until you start paying attention, something like that. It's either somebody is very deceptive, like when somebody looks away, they doing what they want to do, or somebody is doing something in somebody's face until they say something. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Somebody gotta pretty much stop doing whatever they've been doing, or they're gonna have to get the fuck on. But I feel like it's too late. We already made it to that stage. Now somebody is no longer worried about another person. I'm seeing 666. Losing focus on their ass. They like, yeah, I'm getting tired of you. Yeah, the 8 of Pentacles. Yep, it ain't working. Somebody is tired of like going back and forth with somebody. It ain't getting no better with the Sun card. Yeah, they still not happy. It's still not changing. The 10 of Cups. Yeah, with somebody they got a family with. So they want a divorce. Yep. And for somebody not to ever call them again. No, I'm just playing. They got to call them still because they got kids together, but they just don't want to stay in constant communication as if they're still together. Like, only call me about the kids, motherfucker. Don't call me about nothing else. Because I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to talk about us. Ain't shit to talk about when it comes to us. It ain't no motherfucking us. Yeah, the 6 of Swords. Yeah, ain't no moving things to calmer waters, making things better. It ain't no us. Somebody don't want whoever this is, the fool. Yeah, they're not taking this risk again. They be damned if they be a dummy for somebody again. Yeah, somebody is changing. For real. They not playing. They done with this toxic shit. They letting it go. Letting go of the burden. Letting go of the baggage. Yep, period. Yep, somebody is done. Yeah, they don't want somebody to call them no more. Stop contacting me. Somebody might even have to get a different number. Gonna block their ass and text their ass from text now numbers and shit. WhatsApp and all that. Not their number. Not their number. They're gonna change their number and contact them when they want to. Delete the app and shit when they ain't gotta talk to them. The only people gonna have their kids is their kids that's old enough to contact them. Yeah, somebody is done, fed up. And I feel like their kids gonna hold it down. They're not gonna, give their mom their dad number. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is letting somebody go because with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, they didn't lost everything. Shit is what it's looking like when it goes to 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Pentacles in the upright is already you ain't got shit. So in the reverse, it's like somebody lost everything. Somebody could have lost it all. Yeah, 3 of Cups, and then a motherfucker was out here partying, living their best life and shit like that. They're like, yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Kick fucking rocks. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody done lost it all. 9 of Wands. Meanwhile, they been around this bitch waiting for somebody to get their shit together. Yeah, Daughter of Pentacles, because they been here putting up, waiting, hoping. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and ain't been getting shit back for all of this hoping and waiting and wishing. You don't want to be, but I want to be a family. I want to raise my family with you. A motherfucker don't give a fuck. 4 of Swords in reverse. They ain't worried about somebody losing sleep and all that. Can't sleep next to them. They be sleeping great and fine. And that's why they gonna have to get their bitch ass out. The fuck up out my bed, out my motherfucking shit. Get your shit up out my motherfucking house, out my motherfucking couch, out my kids' room. You gotta get your ass out. 9 of Wands. I'm tired of your shit. See, I feel like somebody was living in the same house trying to see if somebody was going to change, and it never was changing. So they like, yeah, we just going to get a divorce. It's just over. Yep, they moving on. I'm telling you, we getting a divorce. 4 of Wands. I don't want to be with you no more. We gotta go on our separate ways. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, we gotta go our separate ways. I can't do this no more. I can't do it. I can't do it. It won't work. That's how they feel. Yep, it ain't been nothing but bad luck. Yeah, period. High Priestess. Yep, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it ain't been nothing but stagnation, and somebody's been holding someone back. They feel like they can't get where they need to be until they let a motherfucker go. Yeah, Chariot, and that's exactly what they're doing, letting somebody go. The Lovers, it's over. Okay, Gemini energy. Let me get this last message, and I'm gonna close this message out. Y'all make sure to stop back in whenever y'all see me on live. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Somebody gonna have to go ahead and try and fight for this on their own, but another person is still choosing to be single. They're determined to move forward. Angel, somebody's an angel. 44 is significant. 144, somebody's an angel. That's a part of the 144. Okay, but that's pretty much what I got. for y'all message. So make sure to thumbs up the video if it resonates. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Gratitude for stopping back in, my loves. I'm going to see y'all soon. Y'all continue to take care of yourself. Check back in for the Aquarius read, okay, y'all? Until next time, y'all be well. Make sure to click that bell, too, so y'all can get my notifications whenever I come on live, all right, y'all? Later, beautifuls.